There are a lot of smartphone brands in China that have been doing well with the number of sales that they get for the phones. But some of them make some amazing phones, and one of the brands that does that is DOOGEE. Hey guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times, and in this video we are going to do the unboxing and hands-on with the DOOGEE BL5000, a good smartphone for a budget price. The DOOGEE BL5000 comes with a very good list of specifications, but then before that the design is what makes it a lot attractive. A design that is similar to how you see on the Honor 8 or the Honor 9. This phone has different layers packed on the back, which gives it a very good radiant design. Whenever there's a new angle, there's a new shine coming out of the back of the phone. The same design language is maintained even on the front, above and below the display. And this unit that we have got has a blue color radiating on every side. So this phone comes with a 5.5-inch full HD display, and there's a 3D design on both front and back. And while it runs the MediaTek MT6750T processor, it has 4GB of RAM and 64GB internal storage. Also on the back there's a dual lens camera combination. On the front the camera is supported by a flashlight, and what you get apart from that is this humongous 5050 mAh battery. So these are the major specifications of the phone, and the phone is quite heavy at 210 grams because of the size of the battery and the weight of the battery, but then it's quite comfortable to hold in the hand for a 5.5-inch smartphone. So this is the box packaging of the phone, where you don't see a lot of information provided. You'll just have to open the box and then see what is offered inside the package before we talk about the phone. Once you open the package, the first thing that you see is the phone that comes with a rubberized case placed on it already. Next, what you get inside the box package is this big power adapter that comes with the fast charging, and it's a fast charger 3.0 that comes with 12V 2A. That is a good output, and it is also said that the phone can get charged to 40% in just 10 minutes of the initial charge. There's also this micro USB cable, a user manual, and also a warranty card. And finally, this is the SIM ejector pin that is provided in the box. So this is the DOOGEE BL5000. Now let's remove the case, and then you can see how thick the phone is. It still is thick. It's just more than a centimeter in thickness at its thickest point. On the back, once we remove the cover, that is when we see those radiating shining lines from top to bottom whenever you try to rotate the phone, and that is what makes it similar to the Honor series, the Honor 8, Honor 9. On the bottom you see is a micro USB port, and on the left is a microphone, and on the right is a speaker. On the right are these buttons for the power button and the volume rocker buttons. On the top, the phone has the 3.5mm headset jack, and on the left is this slot for the SIM card. Once we take it out, you can see that there are two slots. One is only for the SIM, and other is a hybrid slot where you can have either the SIM card or the micro SD card. So this is the phone, and you can see that it has a very beautiful design to start with, and the dual lens camera combination is present on the back, and in between those two cameras is the flashlight offered, and on the front is this 8 megapixel camera, and along with that is a flashlight and a set of sensors. Talking about the display itself, one of the good thing about it is the 650 nit brightness, which is not seen even on the latest iPhone, the iPhone 7. This is quite a bright display. So the phone runs Android 7.0 Nougat, and it's almost the stock Android UI, with a few features that are anyway given by the company itself to enhance the user experience. The interface doesn't look a lot different from what you see on the stock, but there are a few features that are given from DOOGEE. One of them is this hanging flow that gives you access to the latest themes and wallpapers if you want to change the look of the interface. These are the pre-installed applications. There are the Google apps, there's FM radio, DOOGEE sender, and also there's sound recorder, a torch application, WPS Office is also pre-installed, and these are the pre-installed apps. Getting into the settings now, you can see there's the first thing about the fingerprint sensor. So the front button acts as a fingerprint sensor there. Not a lot of things on the connectivity side, there's no NFC. And getting into the display settings, there are a few things that you can change. You can change the lock screen randomly, and the power button pressed twice can open the camera app for you, and there's also settings for navigation bar. Now talking about the storage, although it shows that there's just 250 MB of storage here, used by the phone, but that isn't true. When you go into the settings, then you can see that out of 64 GB storage, what you see out of the box is about 52.74 GB for the user to use. Next, these are a few gestures features that you can see here. The smart somatosensory sensor features, gesture motion, gesture unlock, one-handed mode, and fast capture, where during the off-screen status you can start the camera recording. And this is the camera app with a few features, that's video, photo, face beauty, blur, mono, panorama, and pro. So there's also a pro mode given here. Blur mode is for the two cameras to take advantage of it. There's also a monochrome mode where you can see the black and white photos being taken, and this is one of the sample captures that we did with the blur mode. It doesn't look really perfect, but then we'll have to take a few more shots to check how well it does. This is 13 megapixel plus 13 megapixel camera combination, but it can take a 16 megapixel capture as well. This is the front facing camera, the 8 megapixel shooter, and it directly has an option of 1x and 2x zoom, and there's also a flashlight support for the selfies. So this was the DOOGEE BL5000 smartphone with a 5050 mAh battery and a beautiful design. Again, you can see how good it looks here. And this was all about the smartphone that is priced at $190, which is about 12,000 rupees, and that there's a lot of things offered for that price. So this is Chetan from Gizmo Times. I hope you like this video. If you have any other questions, do comment below and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thank you.